Everyone says that you need clean books, but almost no one explains what that actually means. Some business owners think that their books are clean, but then when tax time comes, they run into problems. Today, we're breaking down exactly what clean books mean, what doesn't matter as much as people think, and why this makes tax time so much easier. But we'll come back to that at the end. Most people assume that bookkeeping means perfect books, like perfect categorization, perfect reports, and zero mistakes. That's not what CPAs, EAs, or even the IRS are looking for. We'll cover exactly what they're looking for here shortly. Clean books are not perfect books. Clean books are all income recorded, all expenses recorded, and both of them categorized consistently, not perfectly. No personal expenses mixed with business expenses, piercing that corporate veil, and bank and credit cards reconciled monthly. Because clean books are not about perfection. They're about consistency and accuracy. Some of the things that a lot of business owners over focus on is renaming every single category, having a specific category for every single transaction, splitting every single transaction into every single little line that they need to go in. This makes things maybe look pretty for you, but once your profit and loss or your balance sheet start getting to 3, 4, 5 pages long, you're not going to be able to make good decisions off of that. It's much more clean to categorize things into buckets to where you have instead of having every single software that you own into every single spot on there, you just put it in subscriptions or softwares. It just put it in a category where it encompasses all of them. And then if you need to drill down into understanding how much is or why it's so much or why it's so little, then you can click on it and go in deeper into QuickBooks. Some common mistakes that I see a lot of business owners with doing their bookkeeping is, if QuickBooks matches my bank, I'm done. This might be true on a surface level, but there's a lot of transactions that need splitting out. A biggest example is a loan. If you're getting a loan and you're paying interest on that loan, then you're going to have to split out the interest and the principal into two different buckets, because the principal is not tax deductible. It's just you paying back a liability that you own. But the interest is deductible. But on the bank account, all you're going to see is one big lump sum that you paid. But then when you look at your loan statement, you'll be able to see that there's two transactions actually going on. One is the principal, and then a lesser amount, hopefully, is your interest. Another one is, I'll just clean it up at tax time. This not only costs you a lot of time, but a lot of money as well. Because come tax time, whenever you realize that it's way too much for you to handle and you have to go and hire somebody to clean it up for you, it ends up costing so much more than if you would have just regularly cleaned it up yourself. You're going to have to spend $3,000, $4,000 for someone to go clean it up for you. But you don't have to do that if you just stay on top of it. If you stay on top of it, it literally takes, hour, 2 hours a week, and you've got everything caught up. But whenever you have to go and pay someone to go do detective work from a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, that's whenever things are going to be expensive. If you stay on top of this and you have your books clean going into tax season, it makes tax time so much easier. Your CPA, EA, or whoever's doing your tax preparation is going to have a lot less questions to ask you. Like I mentioned before, lower prep fees and less stress and better business making decisions. Clean books really turn tax time into confirmation, not a cleanup. So in all, remember that clean books don't mean perfection. It means you're consistently in there and you have accurate books. They mean your numbers can be trusted, because you need numbers that you know are correct. And when your books are clear, your decisions are a lot more clear. And if you're looking for a deeper dive into what bookkeeping actually is, in my last video, I actually compare exactly the difference between bookkeepers, CPAs, and EAs. Go watch that video next.